All right, let's talk about a claim that sounds like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie. The idea of generating an entire programming course from absolute scratch using AI. But the craziest part isn't just that it's possible, it's how unbelievably fast it can happen. Yep, 21 seconds. Think about that. That is literally less time than it takes to tie your shoes or to make a cup of coffee. And that's how long one company says it took their AI to build a whole programming course from the ground up.
It's a pretty wild claim, and it brings up a huge question, right? Is it actually possible to create a useful, comprehensive learning experience in just a handful of seconds? So let's dig in and see what really went down.
So where did this all come from? Well, a company by the name of LELAIL decided to run an experiment. They gave their AI a really specific mission: create a Python course for a total beginner, someone who knows absolutely nothing about code, and get them to the point where they can build their very first app.
So, what does 21 seconds of an AI's time actually get you? Let's deconstruct the output and really see what it delivered.
Now, this wasn't just a random data dump. The AI put together a really logical 5-lesson course. It starts with the absolute fundamentals, the Python basics, and then it builds on that step by step, all leading up to a final real-world project, building your own calculator. It's actually a classic, super effective way to teach someone how to code.
And it got even better. It didn't just create an outline, the AI also generated the actual materials. You're talking about the complete text for the first lesson, 6 code examples you can actually run, 3 coding challenges that come with the solutions, and even a guide to common mistakes beginners make. That's a surprisingly complete little package.
And all of this leads to a tangible result. Remember, the goal was to build a functional app, and that's exactly what the AI produced, a 73-line calculator application totally ready to run. So this wasn't just theory. It was about creating a real, working piece of software.
Generating a course this fast is impressive, for sure, but the technology behind it, well, it hints at something much, much bigger. It's not just about how fast it is, it's about what this kind of thing could mean for accessibility for everyone, everywhere. Just look at the difference here. A traditional online course might, if you're lucky, get translated into about 10 major languages. But an AI-generated course? According to the source material, it can be created in over 100 languages, instantly. That's just a monumental leap forward, potentially tearing down language barriers for learners all over the globe. Let's just put this side by side to really let it sink in. On one hand, you have traditional learning. It takes weeks or months to develop, the curriculum's pretty much set in stone, and you've got those language barriers. On the other hand, you have AI. It takes seconds, it can be customized on the fly for any student, and like we just saw, it's globally accessible from the moment it's born. The contrast is just, wow. You know, LELAIL includes this powerful motto in their report: no one left behind. And that kind of reframes this whole thing. It stops being just a cool tech demo and starts sounding more like a mission statement for the future of education, using this tech to make sure that anyone, anywhere can learn. So if we pull all of this together, what does it really mean for the future of learning? This isn't just about learning to code. It's about how we create and share knowledge itself. The core tech making this happen is called AI content generation. Basically, it's using artificial intelligence to whip up educational materials, lesson plans, coding examples, you name it, that are tailored to a very specific need. Whether that's for a history class or a programming course, the idea is the same: instant customized creation. And that brings us to the final thought, the big question this all leaves us with. What happens when all that time-consuming work of creating lesson plans and materials gets crunched down from hours or even days to just a few seconds? What new possibilities does that open up for teachers, for students, and for what a classroom can even be? That's the question this 21-second experiment really asks.